Hey guys, Zenith here. In this video, we'll go over the best highlights from the North America Stage 4 lower bracket finals matchup between Status Quo and Tribe Gaming. So without any further ado, let's get right into it.
It really is, but I'm excited to get into it. Irrelevant of that, we are ready to go. No, they made mistakes, yeah,
but it does not matter in the end. Status Quo, they get it done.
I think they're good value for that win as well. Look, Tribe managed to find that break there and force them towards the back, but I think for the majority of the game, it felt like Status Quo were the team in control. It felt like they were the team really performing just a little bit better on the map, and that's easy to say when you do go on to win it, but it just felt like as if rotations were in their favor. It felt like the braking especially was so good from them. And as far as the operators usage goes, they were so efficient with that. They made it count every single time. That second rotation over towards P2 was quite literally perfect. And that's what set them up for a lot of success in that final rotation over towards P1 and 2. They were in such a commanding position that, yeah, okay, they could lose the hill. They could lose 25. Will actually have an opportunity, but Tribe, they're holding it down. Status Quo starting.
If you're Status Quo towards the backline, investment now from Blur. Surely this is going to be it. Blur for a double inside this hardpoint. Recon also with him. That's going to get it done as Blur finds 3 towards the closing.
Done. Huge game coming in from Band. He was fantastic all the way throughout. The QUO player
or Status Quo that came out with back-to-back victories to take the series in a 3-1 fashion.
All of a sudden, Teabaggers over here, they come out swinging on the attacking side, and as soon as they win their defense, it just looked like it was made to be so easy. They just dictated the map so much better. They found the picks so much easier. Status Quo, it felt like they were arguably playing a little bit scared after they found that very, very solid lead. What was it, a 5-1? You can see it here, and this is where things turned around. And after that, Tribe Gaming did not look back. I thought this might have been an opportunity. Actually, no, sorry, there you go. So Status Quo did find one back. So it was 5-1 and then 6-3. And after that,
from Vague, that should be all she wrote here. You have to imagine Zyrax will at the very least walk away with the kill against Vague, but you're not going to get any more than that.
Tribe Gaming, really good map number 2, and this series is tied up.
We'll see though. Arsenal control again. A reminder, folks, we've seen 3 Arsenal controls this season.
Plenty of presence here, and you can start to get forward through the lab.
Characteristically so, especially as we were kind of gassing up their proficiency in Arsenal control. They hadn't lost one coming into this map, so it felt like a surefire victory for them. And then you get to that final round, you get to even round number 1, where Status Quo just came out fired on all cylinders. And granted, you know, we saw a response from Tribe, right? They looked relatively good in the second round. This was an incredible flip, and I think this was the play that even gives them the round that they win. I think Vague finds 6 here, I want to say, is the final number of kills he gets on this spree before finally being shut down. It's actually going to be 5 in total, but it flips the script enough to give Tribe a round. But beyond that, that was all Status Quo. Incredible clutch shots, incredible map control from them, and I think, you know, the kind of the cherry on top of the cake.
We'll be heading into a map number 4 with a lead, and we'll be 1 map away. They'll be kicking themselves that wasn't just to win the game after the search and destroy.
It never really felt like they were wasted, right? They were used at the correct time, whereas I could point to a couple of times in that control, like, look, this is where we went wrong. Yes, we got massively outslayed, but we could also kind of...
Got a best out of 7 coming up after this as well. I mean, I'm gaming with the decent start here over towards P1. In control of the hard points. The search and destroy, they'd be arguably disappointed not to have won this one 4-0. They potentially let that one slip, but that won't bother them anymore. A grand final spot has been secured. And Nexus, are they the next ones on the chopping block? Fantastic work from Status Quo, who were just better over every single hill. It just felt as if they were chipping away at a lead. They weren't necessarily holding down like full 60s or whatever. They were just getting 10 to 15 points more on every single hill and making it count. Sensational job from Status Quo. They closed it out 3-1.
Yeah, and look, they already had wood spawns out towards the middle of the hard point, the middle of this map. Will be able to get the contestant fired out towards the middle of the map. I don't think anybody from Tribe can touch in time, and Status Quo will eliminate them as Status Quo. That we were going to reference coming back to it when Status Quo inevitably did win the game. And
take a look at the bracket here in our grand finals. Nexus did win that 3-0, and obviously Status Quo coming up out of the lower bracket here.